It's over with. Oh, it's November 1st? Huh? Tomorrow? Okay.
Mañana.
November 2nd. You got my money?
No.
What happened next week? Next
Next
week,
week.
I got bills. I got kids. I got my own personal stuff I want to buy. Give me my money.
Forget your
I'm earning.
kids. I don't care nothing about your kids. I don't care nothing
That's what they
about
pay.
your bills. Nothing.
What are you thinking? Yeah. What are you thinking? Yeah. If you wanna know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah. What are you thinking? Hey. What are you thinking? Hey. If you wanna know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah.
Yes.
Yo.
Yes, sir. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? You all right?
I am doing fantastic.
That's what's up, bro. Glad to hear that. Out there balling, man. Congrats on the win last night.
Appreciate it, man. We getting the ball rolling. Use your words, man. You gotta use your words. You can't use your words against you. You gotta always use your words to speak life into you. That's the only way it is. That's the only way it works. We were talking, a couple of me and my teammates. We was like, look, man, we just need to get the ball rolling. We just need to beat this team. They're the top team, and then we need to go on like a 5-game win streak and just get the ball rolling. They cut the game, but we had beat that team. We was beating them. We won this game. I hate to say it, but we got the worst team in the league coming up next. And they coming to our crib. So we ain't finna lose to them. So that'll be like a 3-game win streak for us. So we just, the things that you speak, when they actually start to play out, like you said, it just shows you how powerful your words are. So, saying that, I'm in a great spiritual place. Feel like I'm getting there, bro. I feel like I'm getting to a good spiritual place where outside situations don't really affect me, and I can see the bigger picture and just stay locked into that. So that's where I'm at. What about you, brother?
I'm feeling good, bro. Enjoying what there is to enjoy. Working hard every single day. Just stacking days. Staying patient and staying positive. So everything's good, bro. Everything's good.
Of all the people who would talk about staying positive, bro, how do you stay positive in the situation that you in?
I don't know, man. Life will just teach you to stay positive because it'll hit you with so many like experiences, and then you be like, dang, how am I gonna get through this situation? How am I gonna get through this situation? And every single time, well, I won't say every single time, but most times you get through the situation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we do take L's in certain situation. We probably wanted a situation in the past to go this way, but it ended up going that way. But most times you make it through your hurdles that life throws at you. So that's why I stay positive. Like I don't mean I'm just over here just with a smile on my face. Let's go. Enthusiastic, high energy. I get frustrated, you know what I'm saying? And I get angry at times, but at the same time you look at the grand big scheme of things, bro, you gonna make it through always. So that's why I ain't even stressed, man. I'm good and I'm appreciative of where I'm at right now.
Oh man, I'm definitely appreciative because not too far off, I was in a situation that I was not particularly. I wouldn't say happy to be in, because it's still an opportunity. You're still playing, you're still in. But I wasn't in a great situation that I wanted to be in. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what I mean? And it is good to come into a situation where you feel like, dang, they actually rock with me for real. Like they actually let you be you and appreciate you being you. And I think a lot most time most overseas players, when they do start that, like when they start their grind and they get in the situations early, especially like for rookies, they be like, bro, they ain't letting me hoop. Yeah, that's normally that's like 60, 70% of the time you're gonna be in that type of situation. More
Yeah.
often than not, especially if you ain't like no top dog. Like you ain't proved nothing. You gonna have to come in and really pretty much even I can't even say that because that was 11 years and I had to come in and be in on the back burners. That's a real
Yeah.
mind. That really mess with your mind for real, for real. Like I've been doing this for this long and I gotta come in and play behind this guy. What we talking about?
Yeah.
But that's just the reality, man. So I just want to hit you with the check in, bro. Like, cause I everybody might not know what's going on with your situation, but I do. You know what I mean? So I just want to always come in like, what's your mental state? We always gotta talk about the mental state first. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah. That's especially in this day and age, bro. That's very important. And you definitely got to have your friends, your best friends, your family members, whoever you close with. You definitely got to reach out to them, and like you say, just check in with them, make sure they're straight, because there's a lot of people going through like inner battles that they really don't really express that with, and especially if you're a basketball player, you definitely gotta have somebody you can talk with, because most time we spent overseas anyway,
Right.
sacrificing time away from the family, so it's like I'm really thankful for my friends, like including you and just the whole Grammy and T people I grew up with. And really, I be telling them all the time, but they keep me going because, yeah, bro, you got to have somebody you could just
Vent
go
to.
through your, yeah, vent to and just, release your mental space. You feel me?
Rashad, I'm sick and tired of this, man. I can't stand being here no more. I'm sick and tired, man. I'm freaking
And
tired of being here, man. I can't do it anymore.
man, I was vice versa. I was on the same way. That's
Listen,
why,
I was about to say, I mean to cut you off, but knowing what I know about your situation and knowing who I know runs that organization, unfortunately, talk to me about bad management.
it's
Gee,
one of the things you go through in overseas basketball. It's one of the. It's unfortunate because I don't wish on no basketball player that wants to start their overseas journey, especially for the first year players. I always feel bad for the first year players going to a team that got bad management, bad presidents, just a bad team club overall. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? So yeah, bro, it's very tough to deal with because it's like, bro, you got to keep it professional, but really you want to take it to the streets. You know what I mean? You really want to get disrespectful with it sometimes because they know what they be doing. You know what I'm
they
saying?
know what they be doing, man.
We have contracts. You have to obey the contract. That's called business. But in business, just like in the real world, not only with overseas basketball, you got people who try to get over on the business. So, like I said, it's real unfortunate to be a part of it. But I'm proud of myself for being professional because a lot of times, like I said, I wanted to take it there. But I knew that wouldn't be a great decision on the overall grand scheme of things because you got to play chess with it and be smart. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying?
it is chess. It's definitely chess. You got to set up your moves for real because, like, I made a clip not too long ago, and it was just like, this game ain't set up for us to win. It's really not set up for us to win for real, for real. I mean, when a team or an organization can literally blackball you for doing everything right and that follows you, how do you even come back from that? Like you
I was
just,
just thinking,
it's
like,
like we
it's
got no word, we got
unfortunate.
no power in our words for real. We ain't got no power. It's like, what if I'm sitting here trying to say what really happened? Ain't nobody want to hear it. It's like the team's always right. You're always right. And I hate to say it, but I'm gonna be controversial and I'm gonna say it. Just like this modern women thing where it's like women is always right. Get the hell out of here. No, it's not like that. They screwing me over. What you want me to do? What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
I ain't got no voice, ain't got no words, but it is what it is. I ain't trying to get a little off topic, but
Nah. It's overseas basketball it's a grimy game. I'm gonna say that, man. Like it's if you get synced up with the right team and they do good business, it makes your whole experience 10 times, pleasant. It makes it fun. You know what I mean? And you enjoy it and you want to continue on. But right now, oh man,
I can
I'm
hear it in
just,
your voice, dog.
like I said, it's crazy because I'm currently going through the situation, so I don't really want to say. I'll save it for another podcast in the future. But bro, I'm just playing chess right now, and I just gotta be smart. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of this, like you say, they can really blackball you out here.
For real,
So
for
you
real.
gotta really be careful on things. And this year was just, I mean, this really wasn't a full season, but it was just like it was challenging. It was challenging to say the least. You know what I'm saying?
Why
But
is that?
like I said, huh?
Why is that? Like, what was the main challenging part of like
You gotta
this?
deal with it because you're being accused of something you're not. You know you being accused of something that's false first and foremost,
Mm,
and then like you know it's politics. You know what I
mm.
mean? That's what it all is. Comes down to when you get into the real world. Like I say, overseas basketball is just like a an office job. You know what I mean? You got politics. People like certain people. There's people calling the shots, even though the people working understand that's not really ethical or the best way to do things, and it's out of your hands. So yeah,
That
it's a
boy looking
lot.
stressed, boy. He like, man, god dang, man, I'm making thinking tired of these fools, man. If there was one
But
thing, if there's one thing that you hate about overseas basketball that would never change in your lifetime, what do you think that would be? Are you interested in playing overseas basketball one day? I wish someone would have told me 1 year after college I would receive my first pro gig. I wish someone would have told me that having an agent does not guarantee that you will get hired. I wish someone would have told me being cut from a team, because after 10 years in this game, everyone gets cut from a team. Now, after traveling from over 17 different countries and winning up to 7 championships in my pro career, I've put together the 6 most important traits any player needs before starting their career. So go ahead and grab that ebook and get all the information you need today to start your career. Now you can't say no one didn't let you know. So go ahead, grab that ebook and get started so you can become the pro one day. Let's go. What's the one thing that'll never change? You believe will never change about overseas basketball that you can't stand? Like you, man, I wish this one thing like this. I know there's probably a few things, but what's the one thing that you're like, man, if this thing would probably never change?
that's easy. Numero uno, number one. Teams will never pay on time. Number one, numero uno. You can forget about it. They never gonna pay on time. Or
Oh
never.
man.
It's over with. Oh, it's November 1st? Huh? Tomorrow? Okay.
Mañana.
November 2nd. You got my money?
No.
What happened next week? Next
Next
week,
week.
I got bills. I got kids. I got my own personal stuff I want to buy. Give me my money.
Forget your
I earned it.
kids. I don't care nothing about your kids. I don't care nothing
That's what they
about
make.
your bills. Nothing.
Exactly. What up, my guy? Salute, salute. I'm definitely gonna stay strong, my brother. But yeah, that's never gonna change in overseas basketball. Getting paid on time. That's over with.
It's over with.
Yeah.
But you know what? In saying that, it's one thing I be telling the guys, like even here. It's kind of funny because it's like, dang, bro, we really the old heads in the game now. Like, we really old heads now.
Yo,
I'm not an old head. I'm
you
unk.
keep denying that. You deny that on a lot
I'm
of
not an old
podcasts.
head.
You're
Call
old,
me
bro.
big bro. I could definitely
You
pass for big
35.
bro.
You're not big, bro. You might be big, bro, according to that dude's chart. I think he said Unc is like 36 and whatever. So
36.
I'm Unc.
God.
But in 2 months, you the same age. You know what I'm saying? So you're up, whatever, you're official, bro. Like,
I'm big
but
bro.
I like being experienced because I seen what's his name, Matt Barnes talking about the John Moran situation,
What were you? I didn't
and
see it.
he
What happened?
nah, he just saying like it wasn't really about a situation. About one thing he said when he was talking about it, he was just like, once you get to a certain age in basketball, especially as a pro, you become what once you get older in your career, it becomes a little bit more fun because you lose some of your athleticism. You can still dunk and jump and get
Mm-hmm.
rebounds, but of course you lose a little bit of your athleticism. But you learn so much from the game that you can start to manipulate the game. That's true
Mm.
though. You can learn how to like just control the game, get involved more. You know what I'm saying? It's easier when you're older. So that's what I like about being in this stage in my career. You know what I'm saying?
That is true. That is true. I could say one thing that I learned in the game because when I was younger, it's earlier and like in my 20s in the game, it was just strictly of pure athleticism and energy. Like
Exactly.
you're not going to keep up with me. My pure energy is just going to just kill you. But now, like I come in and it's just spots. It's all about spots. It's all about just like attention to detail in the smallest thing. All right,
Mm-hmm.
I'm an addict. You know, we watch defensive highlight videos. I still watch that before every game.
Yeah, bro. I didn't do it so much this season, but I need to get back on it.
I still watch it before every game because it's just like you start to see. I think I heard Braun said it one time. You just start to see the same thing over and over and again, and it's like this player cannot go. He can't go left. If he do go left, the only thing he could do is a pull up, and he's not a great pull up jump shooter. Like you start really picking apart the game of what people's games really like. He can't do a one dribble pull up. That's not his game. Just sit on the right side, make him go and stuff like that. All I gotta do is get to my spot. I ain't gotta bang bang do all I gotta do is catch, turn, shoot. Okay, so when I get into practice, all I'm gonna do is work on catch, turn, shoot. Okay, and then you get in the game, it's like, dang, I've been working on this all week. I see it. You know what I'm saying? I think that part it comes with the experience in the game, and that's why I shoot. What you want? Year 13 right now?
Yeah, yeah,
You ever thought we'd make it
yeah.
this far? 12, 13 years in?
I didn't really think about the future like that, but I do look back and like, dang, bro, it's been over 10 years since I started my career. That's a decade ago. Like
Dang.
it's 12, 13 years. Like this, of course, it's 13 years, but just looking at it like perspective wise, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And we finished up 5 years together at Savannah State.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time
That's
in
a lot
between.
of time, bro.
And I've seen so many great hoopers
Fall
just
off.
come and go, come, like not even fall off. I've seen a lot of fall off, but just have their career too, like
Right,
their
right.
pro journey. And then I want to say it's not in a negative way. It's just like I've seen them start and finish, and I'm like, dang, we still going though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like my body still feel good. Like the energy and love for the game still high for basketball. I'm like, damn, I don't know really when. I told myself, 3 to 4 more years. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. I feel good, bro. It's like I was thinking today. You're like, you don't want to be called an old head. We ain't old heads. That's like 50 plus.
Yeah.
But long story short, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
And basketball life.
I like this generation of 30-year-olds hoopers because you're really changing like
Yeah.
what 30 used to be.
Yeah.
Like in the 90s, 2000s, 30, bro, you grandpa. That's what do you call it? That's an old head. If you was a 30-year-old in the
32
90s or
boy playing.
2000s,
You old boy. Back in
you
the
old,
day.
bro. But like ever since like our class, like really since the like '08 to like now, it's like the longevity has changed. You feel me? You got, of course they're not starting, but I look at like James Harden. He's still playing high level, like all-star. Kevin Durant, high level all-star. Steph
Steph.
Curry, DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
It's a long list, bro, of
DeMar
like
DeRozan.
30 plus year old. Of course they on their way out for sure, but if they want to,
They still killing the
they can
game.
play, still kill, and probably play 3, 4 more years if they want to. It's not like they gotta leave now.
I seen that, like I think I heard Braun again. He was just like, bro, I'm just running laps around these young guys. And I be looking like, dang, I'm just cooking y'all. Y'all supposed to be the young gunners. I'm just come here, man. Come here, bro. That's easy work right here. Y'all
Yeah, I'm
youngins
about to
you can't see me. I don't get it. You know what I mean? But you said something about just like you still feel like you still got like that deep love for the game, or you just feel
yeah,
like
bro.
you're in the transition of
No, I love basketball to the core. It has not changed. I thought about today. I was like, can't remember, but I was like walking back home, and I was just like, man, I'm still a kid at heart. You know what I'm saying? And I like that though. I love that. You feel me? Because I just be looking at people sometimes. You know how you just might catch somebody glancing, you be like, they just look stressed and look like they just not enjoying life and shit. And I'm like, I probably look like that a lot of times too. A lot of people tell me that, but really, I'm having a great time with like overall in the grand scheme of things. You feel me? But yeah, bro, like I still love the game like when I was 8 years old, and that's why I respect. Like I said, just when I was talking about a couple minutes ago, talk about I seen players start a game, pro game, and lead a pro game. I understand that about basketball too. And you got to be real about yourself as a hooper. It's like, is your love for the game still there?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because overseas basketball, there's no doubt about it. 100%. If you don't love it, you're gonna quit. You're gonna tap out. It's not worth it. But as you say, we on year 13, and I'm in the craziest situation
Oh my
probably of
god.
my career.
Oh my god, bro.
I've seen it all, and I'm still having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? As negative as this situation is, I'm still enjoying it.
I'm just trying to decipher like because I'm thinking like, okay, yes, I still love the game, but then it's really becomes a part of like it is a job at the end of the day. Loving the game of basketball and loving the career of overseas basketball is two different things. And
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what I'm trying to like separate and understand like when does one use like still have the love for the game but don't love the career part, and when does how does that like how do you balance that so you don't pretty much don't burn out and just you still got a lot left in the tank. You still love the game of basketball, but you just can't take the overseas life no more. You get what I'm saying? How do you manage that? Because I believe a lot of guys they've done with their careers or don't make it far in their careers. It ain't because they don't love the game of basketball. Because you never really lose the love of basketball. I don't see myself ever just saying, "Well, I'm done loving basketball." No, this career of overseas basketball, though, but hey, boy, sometimes I'd be like,
Yeah,
how do I even keep going? So that's why I'm asking you, like, how do you
I
even
don't know,
balance
bro.
that?
For me, in my opinion, my perspective, I just see them as the same thing, like the business and the love of it. But I see what you're saying, though. I fully
Mm-hmm.
understand. It's like I just can't see myself in that situation because I figure it's either one or the other. Like, okay, like you said, I don't believe nobody really lose their love for the game either.
Right.
But if you don't like the business side of things, like I said, because it's so cutthroat out here, and because like if you're not in a really a city that you really like where you can maybe just go explore, or a city that got a lot of culture. In my opinion, bro, if you don't like the business side of it, I think you're gonna quit. I think you're gonna leave because it's just not gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I say, in my opinion, it's the same because I feel like, well, put it like this. From my perspective, I'm not in a situation like that. I'm not super fed up with the whole business side of things because I've done good business. That's what really helps me out. But like I
You've done
said,
good business as far as like on your end.
no, I'm talking about like what teams in the past, like
Okay. Okay.
they pay me, you know what I'm saying? They said, did what they said they're gonna do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But this current situation, kind of like the opposite. whatever. And the thing that helped me keep going is the love for basketball.
Right.
So that's the only thing that keep me going. Because really, this type of environment, you can even ask the other import players, this will make you just like it's not worth it. I just go home and set up shop
Right.
and become a blue collar worker, or, work in the office, do something,
That
start up my
sounds
own business.
no
But
disrespect, but yeah, dang. But I can't do no blue collar going home to the crib. I would never. I
yeah,
made a mental stamp in my mind. I'm never going back to that again. I I've reached a point in my life that I'm not going back to that ever again.
I think to be honest, I think that's a nightmare for athletes. Like whether you play basketball or not, like basketball players, every athlete going from like pro life to the work life, and that's a very, very
That's very
difficult
scary.
transition, right?
That is. And
Yeah.
we talk about it. Shout out to you. Like they don't know, but you always send me, or you've been sending me. We always been doing that. Like send like motivational stuff to keep us in. You're not a consumer. You're a producer, because we understand the fact that this is something that we don't have to go back to that life. Right. This is
Mm,
part of it. Yeah, they see us on the live and da 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 da, but we have a bigger plan to all this. Like this is to a bigger purpose. You know what I'm saying? This is growing something. But and I be trying to tell my teammates, all the ones I run into, I'm like, what you gonna do when you done? Everybody got the same, oh, I'm gonna go be a coach. I'm gonna go work with my like you really think you're gonna how you think you're gonna feel like you gotta go back and go under somebody and like work. What if you gotta go and get a job working at Chrysler or something? No disrespect. Not saying.
mhm,
But if you've been in the game 10, 12 years and you gotta go back to be working as a cashier.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what did I do? That to your mental mind is like it's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's why I like just the whole content creator thing makes sense to me, and because you just gotta look at the way life is going, and everything's digital now, whether you
Right,
like it or not. And I think another critical thing about living overseas and playing overseas basketball, you gotta learn how to adapt. You
right.
know what I mean? Things are going to be different. Things are not always going to be set in stone. You gotta like learn how to move. You gotta learn how to change. You gotta learn how to keep up. You know what I mean? And I see really our generation, of course, the older generation, just struggle with like accepting social media. And I get it too. Not everybody wants to show their face. That's a big deal too. You
A
know what I'm
lot of
saying?
people don't
So
want to show their face,
I
bro.
was very uncomfortable with that myself. So I get it. But it just only makes sense because the younger generation dictates how
The
things
next
are
year,
gonna go.
yeah, that's a fact.
Bro,
That's
they
a
are.
fact.
I seen something. They said it's like $600 to like had a full package of NBA games, whether it's on Prime and all the streaming services. It's like streaming. What? 600, bro. Back in the day, it used to be like, of course, it used to be a lot of games shown. But guess what, Arnold? It was free.
Yes.
Now everything you gotta pay. $3.99, $2.99, $5.99. Bro, everything is changing. So long story short is the people, even when they do wanna be coaches and trainers, guess what they end up coming back to being? Content creators.
Mm.
Whether they really taking it serious or not.
Yeah.
They're posting their high school game. Oh, game tonight at 7 o'clock at home. Be there. You're promoting.
Promoting.
You're so using social media as business.
Right.
So it only makes sense to me and to for like as a basketball player to be in this type of space.
I be telling a lot of guys that too. I'm like, bro, that's why you got a social. Like social media was really made to promote. It was really made to promote. Hey, people want to call me and hit me up. Why everybody always want to hit you up when you're working?
Man,
When?
bro.
When
Every
I'm
time I
doing
post, I'm
something
trying the
all day,
algorithm.
you want to hit me
I'm,
now?
they
Isn't
are
it like
like,
that?
man, soon as you on social media, hey, what you doing? Hey, take the phone.
How's your day going? I ain't talked to you in 3 weeks. Why is you hitting me up now? I'm trying to work. I'm trying to be better. I want to get rich. Leave me alone.
Uh,
Oh my God. Now is the time. I like, man. But that be
yeah,
talking about that, as far as money wise, you know what I'm saying, transitioning and money wise too. What does an athlete has to do to keep his money flow going or understand that money aspect? I'm so super heavy in the finances, and I kind of see that being a part of this platform and where I'm headed to, because a lot of basketball players are broke. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of
yeah, bro.
overseas basketball players are broke, starting
Mhm.
off with a broke mindset. It ain't no like saying like, oh, you ain't got no. Because what is really money? As far as how much money that's going to really matter to affect your life when you're done with this? Because as a person that study finances, like you realize like the inflation of how things is going. Money, like things only are going to get more expensive. Forget basketball. You worried about the basketball part? Cool. Yes, the love, money coming in, cool. But it don't. I always refer back to the saying: it don't really matter how much you make; it's how much you can keep, grow, and invest. Keep,
Facts.
grow, and invest. Because I was talking to
Yeah,
my teammate, and I said, "Bro, I know for a fact over my career, which would probably will add up. When you add up and do the math, it really come out to like 45, 50K a year over 12 years. That's like over half a million. I know over my career, I know I've made over that, but if I just started from there, that's really only 45 maybe a year. It's not a lot of money. You know what I'm
no.
saying? It's average, it's cool, but
Hmm.
when you look up 10 years, I look up after 10 years and I ain't got $100 invested anywhere and not even doing nothing, you're starting to make you really think like, what am I doing? And I ain't got much time left. For real, for
Hmm.
real. So you start thinking of a play, you start really not even thinking of the game. Now the game becomes different. Now you're thinking too much of, man, I gotta do well. I need this job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That is a place I don't ever want to be playing from again. Like,
yeah.
I
See this?
need this for survival.
Yeah,
And how many players you know are playing from a survival state
a lot, bro.
instead
A lot.
of I'm just doing what I love and getting the most out of it. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about that?
Yeah, man. Like you said, you gotta invest. I think the best thing for basketball players is just expand their knowledge on the stock market and cryptocurrency. And for myself, like I downloaded cryptocurrency, the app, and I downloaded Robinhood. I'm still in the process of like making my profile, but I'm taking the steps. I'm heading the right direction, and I feel like every hooper, that's the only way to come up because the way our seasons are set up, you know what I mean? Like it's a 9 month season, 10 month season, but that little 2 months, 3 months, that's
3 months?
what really those 3 months off, those off season months. That's what hurts most basketball players because you come back with such a large lump sum of money and you just ball. You just ball out of control. You
Even
know what
if
I
you
mean?
don't ball, it's just the fact that no money's coming in. So it's only
And,
coming out.
and and like you said too, times have changed, bro. Inflation has changed the game. The things were not as pricey as they, bro. I remember when we was in college, bro. You could survive as a college student. Nowadays, I don't know how you're surviving as a young person because it's too expensive.
Man,
You know what I mean? So you really gotta learn the stock market, whether you want to do it or not. You gotta learn cryptocurrency, whether you want to do it. I would say this: it's about four things you could do.
okay.
You can learn about stocks.
Okay.
You can learn about crypto. You can learn about real estate, and
Mm-hmm.
you can learn about content creation.
Mm.
There's probably other more. If you really, I can't really realistically see people learn about trade, like how to be a plumber or electrician, because according to Gary Vee and a lot of other people, electricians about to get paid. My boy Kyle is an electrician,
My boy's an
so
electrician. He telling me he getting stupid bread.
same with Kyle. It's going up. So if you get also just throw that in trade. If you learn how to trade, like I say, a handyman or a mechanic, repairman, you're gonna be straight. But you have to learn one of those skills, one of those things, bro. It's not no, oh no, I'm gonna do better with my money because I'm younger than
No.
y'all. I'm new generation. No, life is a cycle. Please listen to the unks, the big bros, the old heads, whatever you want to call us. But please listen because don't everybody is cocky and young. You feel me? That's how like I said, I watched the Matt Barnes talk about Ja Morant, and I'm looking at Ja Morant, and
Your youngness is showing.
exactly, I'm just like, brother, I know your frustrations. I'm in the same boat as you, talking about his minutes and his frustration, but you cannot say that, bro.
Right.
You can't say it to the news people. You can say it to your teammates. You say it to your friends and family, but you can't say it to the news people. And like I say, that relates just back to any young hooper or person in their overseas basketball journey in their early 20s, mid 20s, even their late 20s. Shout out to Austin because I feel like when we was with him, he
Man,
really
he
sold his
came
mind.
up
And he's a prime example. Like I said, he's not into content creation, but he's in the stocks, he's
in
in the
real
crypto,
estate.
and he's in the real estate. So
Yes.
I'm not counting his pockets, but he's young. And if he's doing that, he's going to have a great, bright future. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm
because
counting his
me and
pockets.
you, I'm, I'm pretty sure he's getting that paper.
He getting that.
But a long story short, that's why me and you are working together because we realized that, but just later on in our career. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, I believe I said I was talking because the guys here are younger than me too. One's 32, one's 30, and I was telling them about that, like getting a trade or something. I'm like, bro, this is the only time in your life you really could think about. You're gonna have this much free time to actually work on something. You know what I'm saying?
So blessed to have this much free time, bro.
It's a oh my god, that's the real gem of overseas basketball. You get so
Yes,
much
that right
free.
there, free time.
You ain't bombarded by a bunch of stuff. You ain't both of these guys ain't got no girl. You ain't got a lot of bills. You ain't got a lot of situations that holding you down. So you have to think about it. Like before this whole content creation, it's just funny just how God works in the whole like your path in life and how everything just ends up being. I didn't plan on being a content creator. I was gonna be. Remember, I used to tell you I was gonna be a home inspector.
Mm,
I was gonna be a home inspector because they make a lot of money. Just
mm,
a career, a different type of situation that you never even would have thought of, that you get paid bank.
mm.
Crazy electricians, like you say, plumbers. Nobody want to be a plumber. You think about it, I want to be a plumber, but then you ask them,
Exactly.
do you want to make 175 to 200,000 a year? Ain't nobody gonna say no to that.
Nope.
Go be a
Yeah.
plumber.
Yeah.
But I think it's the ego of the overseas of the basketball player, bro.
For sure it is. For sure it is, bro.
We got some high egos, and if you do not go read the book, "Ego is the Enemy." Every basketball player, go read the book. "Ego is the Enemy." I challenge you to read that. I challenge all basketball players to read, please.
Facts. That's that's another thing. If you want to get some money, learn how to
Oh,
read, bro. Read.
please go read. Please read. All my basketball
Yeah,
players, pick up a book. You feel
yeah,
me?
for real.
Pick up a book. Don't be, oh, I just play basketball and I'm a I'm a I'm a meathead. and I can just play basketball whenever, and that's what my life is going to be. No, bruh. I'm telling you, for somebody to be 12, 13 years in, 10 years in, I had $100 in my pocket. And you know what was the one thing? I never picked up a book before that about anything.
Facts.
I started
Facts.
picking up books, changed my entire life.
Books changed my life, bro. No cap. They changed my life. I'm so serious on that. And it's amazing what books can do for you. And I just remember my mom, you know, she was just like, she told me the emphasis on books, and she was just like, the key of everything you want to know, or like the secrets to things are in books.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And yeah, man,
You know
I
what they
just
say
remember
about
that was
black
like,
people?
yeah, exactly. You know,
You want to hide money
um,
from a black person, put it in a book. That's such a bad stereotype, bruh. But it's so true. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but it's true. Because I was one of them.
I, I say we doing better as a culture, man. We just got to change the culture one day at a time. But yeah, man, reading books as the life changer, and if you want to get money, read books for sure.
That reading the books, and you gotta pick up another job, another career choice. Because going back to what I was saying, I was going to be a home inspector, and now I'm watching my homeboy, one of my best friends, like you said, Kyle. He being an electrician, right? And I was talking to my best friend from back at home. He's now a home inspector. Like he went, he took the test, he got the license. He's like, bro, I'm working with a company and they're showing me what they make a year. I mean, just in a week. You talking about 14, 15K in a
They
week.
get real, bro. Some of these jobs, man, they get real.
If you got all this time, it don't hurt to take 1 hour to work on something that's going to eventually make you way more money than you will. I know one, content creation going to make me way more money than basketball ever will. And then we just have that vision because we know what you can get up out of this. But that's one thing I would, if anybody ever listen and they ever challenge and they want to, like, a basketball player want to know, like, for real, cool, stay grinded and doing all that, but bro, get your money right. Understand this journey is not forever. One injury, you're done. You're done.
Thanks.
We all got
Thanks.
to get injuries. You had surgery. I had surgery before. You know what I'm saying? I had my middle of my career. I thought I was done.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. I ain't even, they ain't got to be a crazy long one today. This all that's just wanted to do a little check in with you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't chopped it up. We ain't had a podcast in a long time, bro.
Yeah, it has been a minute, man. Good to be back on the
We
podcast.
gotta give the people
Appreciate
what they need, man. We gotta feed the streets.
you. Gotta feed the streets, man. They hungry out here, man. It's tough times out here, man. Trump cutting out EBT and food stamps, bro. We gotta feed the streets, bro. Gotta feed the
They ain't
streets.
getting no more food stamps, no more government
Boy,
shutdown,
that's
the
crazy.
all kinds of stuff, man. And it's just like, that was one thing I'm glad I did, is I just like separated myself from. You really just gotta really separate yourself from the, like, I wouldn't say the world, but you gotta be so locked in on what you're doing that all the other stuff around you don't matter.
That's exactly what producer, not a consumer means. You can't focus on nobody right now.
Right.
You just gotta lock in, bro. So we don't get. It's real out here in these streets.
Man.
It's real for a lot of people, and I see a lot of people just waste time. And I'm like, hell no, not me. It's time to work. Boy.
The emphasis on time, I don't think people really understand, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me and my mindset that where I'm at or where we're at in life is just like, I always feel like there's just not enough time. Like, if I'm
Yeah,
chilling, like I was laying down before, I said, okay, we finna do the pod today. And I was laying down and I was like, dang, am I wasting time right now? You know what I mean? It's just just on my mind. Like, am I wasting time right now? Am I getting the full use of my time right now? What should I be doing right now? Like, let me at least make a TikTok real quick. Let me do something. At all times, you got to take advantage of the time that you got, and just in any aspect, not just as a basketball player, and just in any aspect. Because I was talking to my trainer today. Man, I caught I caught a cramp in my leg last night that took over my whole body. You feel me? I caught one of
I'm
the.
so glad I don't catch cramps, bro.
How you've
I know
never
it's
caught a
never,
cramp?
never, bro.
How
I
is that
caught
even
one.
possible?
I maybe caught one or two, but never like to the extent most people catch cramps.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I still to this day I wonder that too. I'm gonna look it up on ChatGPT.
That's a good question. Like, how do you not catch cramps? Like, you play 30, 40 minutes, play back to backs. I know you get
I
behind.
can't remember. I'm. I feel like I kept caught one in a row at Savannah State one time, but it wasn't like how some people really like catch one out they sleep or they just wake up straight into a cramp.
Yeah, me last
Like
night.
yeah, bro. Like
That's the worst feeling in the world. I don't understand how
yeah.
you don't catch cramps, bro. That's God bless you. That's all I can say. I ain't gonna hate on it. God bless you. Because that joint but he was like, you need rest. And I said, I went back to the old Coach Broadnecks. Son, you rest when you die. You can rest when you die. Rod, you go. You can rest when you die. And shout out to you for making that clip because I knew for 100% fact. I got one of those coaches. Hey,
Hey, it low-key went viral, bro.
that joint is a
Like,
great clip, bro.
I might have to post that, bro, because I say in your clip, but I didn't know it was gonna get that much traction. It was hilarious,
The
though.
minute you send it to me, I said, send this to me immediately. I know this is going to this is hilarious because you narrated. Hey, you got to start doing that more, bro. You
Hey,
got
I
to
do.
start
I was like,
narrating.
yeah.
It was
The way
perfect.
people reacted, I was like, oh, I might got something now.
You
I
got
got
something, no, bro. You got something.
Yeah.
My coach in practice, he was like, I watched that clip 8 times in a row.
Hey,
It's like the first thing
bro,
I
you know how
do.
many people said the same to They're like, bro, I watched that clip like 5 times in a row, bro.
Bruh, it's just the way you narrated it. And I didn't even realize it until you pointed it out in the game. So, look at him. Oh. Yeah, don't come through the lane. If I'm in the lane, I ain't waiting for no reason. Here, son.
When I was watching, bro, that's what made me so laugh so hard, bro, because I love it, bro. I love the energy. That's just overseas. You play basketball overseas, you know you can get away. They didn't call fouls.
Nope.
They didn't call nothing.
How many fouls did you see in that play?
That's why I was really laughing. And like I said earlier, what Matt Barnes said that stuck out to me, you like being in your older career because you manipulate the game.
Yes.
You said, "Bow!" You hit that man with a shot. That man said, "You know you mad when somebody knock you off."
You just like, come on, bro.
Like I said, what was hilarious afterwards, you just over there on this man's
I
jersey.
didn't even remember I did that.
You like, get off me.
I was just grabbing
And
her.
then you go for the block, you don't touch nothing but all elbow.
Bro, that was a clean block, bro. Oh,
Man, bro, no, hell no. Just like you talk about, I fouled Buddy on 3. Nah, you fouled.
you fouled
foul,
him, bro.
You in too?
I ain't fouled him. Man, I
Yeah,
palmed that joint. He went up and give me that.
Nah.
It is what it is.
Go
My
back.
coach, he loved that, bro. He loved it because he was like, he always say, he was like, yeah, when they come through the lane, just throw elbow right here in the throat. And he ain't gonna come through the lane no more. You see that? Did you see his video? Did you see it? Yeah, I love it. I love that. I love that. You can still hear me?
Hey.
Oh yeah, okay.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's what overseas basketball is about. You a vet in the game.
Yeah.
You feel me? A lot of rookies would be like, damn. They'll get shook up mentally for that. They probably won't even recover from it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But you play in certain markets, you play like in South America,
man,
they are physical. I struggled with that when I first went to Uruguay back in 2015.
Oh
10 years ago.
man, Uruguay is
That was my
mad
first
crazy
time.
too, bro. Like what they let
I was
allow
20.
here.
I think I was like either 25, 26. I was a good player. Like I said, I averaged 20 and 10, but I struggled with the physicality, bro.
Mm.
They was they over there.
They
I'm like, what?
they let you
You
get
ain't
away
gonna
with
call
so
nothing?
much, bro. They let you get away with so much as far and any hooper, if you ready to go overseas, if you coming over to South America, especially, bro, you gotta learn how to. Yeah, man. You know what? You better get in the weight room.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
You better get
Just
in the weight
you come
room.
to South America, bro. You're ready. You need to be physically strong, bro.
I do shout out one of my teammates, the big man, because he surprised me. He surprised me because he got in the weight room. Like I always hit the weight room. It's like one of my like things. Before the game, I'm hitting the weight room. I ain't
That's a
going
good idea, bro.
crazy. I ain't going crazy, but
Yeah.
it does give me. I
Yeah.
personally, I think it's a mental thing, but it feels like I'm like, I feel strong. You know what I'm
I know.
saying? Going into the game, I'm already like juiced up. You know what I'm saying? I'm pumping some iron. I'm juiced up. My body's juiced up. And I got into the weight. I went into the weight room. He was in there getting the workout
Yeah.
in and stuff like that. But it goes to show, you'd be like, bro, I'm running laps around you. It's because I'm doing the little intangible things that people not paying attention to. What he said?
I'm, I'm laughing right now. I
Hey,
tried to
get
hold
up out
in.
of here, Austin.
Austin, we was just talking about your ass. And let me hold some money, Austin. You making all this
Hey,
bread, man. Let me hold some,
God
man.
damn, Austin.
He rich as hell over there, boy.
Hey, you're like, hold something, son. Hey, 90. Remember your 90 shares?
Man, he over there. God, what?
Hey, he over
He
there.
the money man, boy.
Austin be throwing
Shout out to my dog
subliminals
Austin.
on the what you call it all the time. Every time you throw one, I go straight to the DM. What you talking about, bro? Huh?
Hey, Arnold said he was checking your pockets,
I'm
Austin.
watching your pockets, Austin. What you got? Let me hold something. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke,
Yeah.
baby. I ain't got no.
Hey, keep going, Austin. You shining, boy. Keep going, bro.
Yeah,
Real talk, man.
that joint up, ain't it, Austin? Oh, I got my 100. Deuce. I.
Hey,
Every,
Austin, I'm on crypto. I don't want to hear no criticism about the
it wasn't gonna be
investments.
no criticism. Don't assume.
Uh, yeah. What you got to say then?
I was gonna say, shout out to Austin for being someone that like he took the game for what it is. Shout out! It's crazy how that we go back to that. It's crazy how all of it even started because he was like, "Bro, I watched your podcast, watched both of us right before he came to Osorno,
Mm-hmm.
and then he took our advice. What did he say? And closed my first real estate deal, stocks, real estate. Bro, if there's ever a case study of a player you should follow, it's Austin Wrighton. Literally, it's Austin Wrighton. He loved to be in the gym. He always gonna be loved to be in the gym. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you right now, Austin. Your career path from coming from Arsorno to going, bro, is impeccable. Like you don't see that. Like he's the case study of what you should be doing as a pro basketball player.
I gotta tell him, bro. I'm happy for him, bro. Like real talk. 'Cause he really, he listened and applied, bro. And he being smart with it. I see a lot of young players or just people who I hope would just be reckless with it. You feel me?
Shoot,
So
guys our age. I'm looking at my guys. I'm not even want to get into this. I don't even want to get into it, but it's always this parlay world is unbelievable.
man, stop gambling.
God,
Stop gambling. It's ruining everything, bro. It's ruining everything, bro. Stop gambling. If you
what
watch this
is it,
or watch,
bro?
please stop it. I hate it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, it is literally. Guys be betting on their games. They be betting like I don't want to say nobody about how you get your money, but my dog, like the parlay stuff, gotta like you gotta reel back, bro. Guys be really deep into this part. I don't even know what happened. I just made that little voiceover clip of like Chauncey and that whole situation of the league and everybody getting bammed up in the league. Like it's really a crazy addiction
Bro, you told me when I first got to Chile, betting is bad
Oh,
amongst players, and I found out you're right.
duh.
It's
The
it's
betting in
it's not
Chile
in
is unbelievable.
the crazy thing. That's why I say stop gambling, because it's not just one country or one region of the
No.
world that's just like, bro. It affects the whole world, bro.
Yes.
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I don't know, man.
I
It
mean,
kind of just show you too that money rules the world, because these gambling places and all that, I don't want to get in trouble with them because they got money,
right, don't come after me.
but they prove that money talks, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
I have this vision, or I know it's gonna happen. There's gonna come a day on this network where a betting site is gonna want to sponsor the pod, and I'm gonna have to decline. I'm gonna
Yeah,
decline. I already
I
know
see.
it's coming. I know it's coming. Carlos tried to get me to promote because Cool Bet sponsored Osorno when we was playing there, and he was trying to get him to sponsor. Like, yeah, say some bets, get your picks, and I'm like, bro, I don't do that. I'm trying to tell you how to really, for real, how to really get your money. Betting ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
get your money. That ain't gonna get you. Yes, you will hit. I had a homeboy who just hit off of like $200 for like 7 bands, and you hear that number, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, shoot, like I put up 250 and won like 5, 6 bands. This is it. On my homeboy ran up 20 in a month. Yes, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I commend you. Get your money. It's
Mm-hmm.
not about how much you make. It's how much you keep. Because you're gonna think, oh, I'm gonna always hit this. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
always hit this money. You're not. The house always
Always.
wins, bruh.
You know who just started betting?
Oh,
Martinez.
oh, God
And you know what's
dang.
so crazy? I just told him what you just said. The house always wins, Martinez. The house always wins. You'll find out. I said, you're doing it because in America, gambling wasn't always around in the States. It just became legal like nationwide. I want to say like the past 7 years or something like that. You know what I mean?
Dang, I didn't
But
even know
within those
that.
7, yeah, but within the last 7 years, it's become
Oh,
outrageously crazy, out of control. So I can see how he's been influenced to bet, but I'm like this, like you just said. Somebody, I know he was enticed because somebody he knew, or this
for
ain't
sure.
facts. I'm assuming somebody said, "Yeah, I just put down 150. I got 10K."
Oh my God.
What the hell?
15 leg
Damn.
parlay.
But here's the thing: there's two things, like you said, the odds. He
Man,
had the odds were probably 0.000000007, and he just hit. Sometimes you are gonna be
you're
lucky,
going to hit.
but long story short is the second part. He probably lost so many times to get there,
Man,
and he might have been on his last 150. They don't tell you the trenches story. They
that's
always
what
just
they
tell
do.
you
That's what they don't do.
they never tell you the trenches story. They just tell you the
The
win story.
wins. They don't
They
show you the
don't tell you that.
losses.
Man, I put down $30 for I could have got back 5K. I lost that. Then I put up $45. And people might think, oh, they ain't number 75. Okay. But then it's an addiction because you're doing it on Monday. You're doing it on Tuesday.
You can
You're doing
gamble
it
any
on
day, anytime on every single thing there is.
anytime. You're gonna be like, man. Then on top of that, the third thing is, I know for sure this happens to a lot of gamblers, the losing streaks.
Man,
The losing streaks are bad. When you're
man.
going through losing streaks as a gambler, that's when you see people get out of care. You're like, hey, Tony, shut the fuck up. they yelling at their kids. You know why? Because they on a
They,
12-game losing streak with
mm-hmm.
the parlay. You feel me? So overall, the house always wins and gambling is bad,
And
bro.
this is one thing I want to just say as far as like in that aspect, because what I try to get guys to understand, even in trading, right? I always encourage everybody you need to invest. I don't encourage everybody that you should trade. That's a whole different lane. because some people can look at it as gambling, or it's only gambling if you don't know what you're doing in this aspect. Because you see me, you know me, I read crazy. You see me studying, doing this, and that, and stuff like that. I'm really on it, getting my education in this field. But even in trading, you're gonna go on losing streaks. I've been on losing. I'm on one right now. Talking about got hit. I'm talking about, bro, at least down 5-6 bands.
Yeah, bro.
But
it's real out here.
It's a different aspect to it because I'm not out. When you invest the money, it could grows over time because I've done my research into the right companies and the things. Cool it. That's cool.
Cool it, baby.
Cool it, baby.
Keep that check thumbing and them haters
hating. Let them know, Cooley. You feel me? Shout out to Grammy and T checking in. Always got to shout out to Grammy and T when they coming in. Always.
Grammy and T for life.
For life.
Grammy and T for life, bro.
But I get back to what I was saying. My investments that I have going to take, it's still growing. Even if I'm taking a few L's in my trading, my initial investment is still going up. Like my overall portfolio within the last week, and this is just the importance. This is the importance that I want to get to every hooper. Just last week, bro, my account increased like 6-7 bands. I didn't have to touch it. I didn't have to do nothing. I just looked at it and it increased 6-7 bands. And I'm like, this is what you should be doing. We got to get out of this. What do you say? I be trading options on. Hey, Cooley, mess with me, bro. I got something for you. I got something. Deuce, you too. I've been telling you, bro.
Cooley, I just got on Robinhood. I'm gonna rob with both of y'all, bro.
Bruh, and I ain't even gonna. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Right now is the best time because the market is blood red. Everything's dropping. When there's blood in the streets, it's time to eat. That's a saying. That real talk. When you see the market, like when the prices are down, when prices are down, that's when you're gonna make the most money. The reason my portfolio is doing what it is right now because when Trump did all that terrorist stuff and the market dropped like crazy, I dumped like 4 or 5 bands in there. And now, before the year is over with, I've doubled my portfolio. Doubled. Off of just 1 or 2 strategic moves. Hey, hit me up, Cooley, for real, though. I got a couple plays for you. Real plays, not no parlays. Real plays that's going to put real money in your pocket.
Cooley, don't gamble, man. No sports bet, man. Don't be betting. Don't be prize picking it up, man. Don't do prize picks, man.
Gotta catch the dip. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. You feel me? Man, Deuce, it's been real, dog. It's been real.
For sure, man. It's been a pleasure. Like I said, man, appreciate you. Stay up. Keep working hard, man. Good to watch you play yesterday. You still dunking. You still looking.
I feel great, man.
I don't even like when they say, "Oh, he's looking young." Man, you still hooping at a high level. That's what I say, bro. That's what you still doing, bro. They can't guard you. You know what I'm saying? Keep the energy high, like you said, man. Keep the blinders on. Don't focus on the distractions. Producer, not a consumer.
Producer, not a consumer. Producer, not a consumer. Gotta keep it right here, bro. You got Jones over here. You got the stuff over here. You got nightlife over here. Gotta stay right here, man. Just stay locked in, please. Just stay locked in. Right.
And I say it only just cause, man, not in a scary way, but it's really in these streets first and foremost. But we run out of time, so we can't. Not nothing to be worried about, but we are running out of time.
I think I told that to somebody. I was like, "There's 2 things that's guaranteed in this life: death and taxes."
Yeah.
So what are you doing about it?
Yeah.
What you doing about it? You can't avoid it. You can't avoid it. And I refuse, as a man with a child, I refuse to say I left here and didn't do anything for my child or leave my imprint on this world because I just wasted time. And hell with that. Hell no. I ain't going out.
Hell no.
Man.
Hell no, good. Hell no.
But appreciate you, dog. Appreciate
Love,
you.
man.
I'm gonna holler at you.
See ya, bro. Yes, sir.
Holler
All
at
right,
you
bro.
next time. Yes, sir. All right, guys, that's all we got for this episode of the Unsolved Podcast. Remember, always, greatness is a habit, not a right. Until next time. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.